It was really, it was massive, and it was very, very impressive, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first time all of you are part of a superhero movie.
Yes,
absolutely.
that's true.
What surprised you the most?
I think the our artistry. I think there's a lack of awareness about how much work goes in through the art departments in movies like this. I think a lot of times, and it's kind of part of the conversation right now where people are kind of sidelining superhero movies as actual films that deserve to be celebrated as pieces of art. And I think they couldn't be more wrong because, even though we're in front of blue screens and pretending, really doing the most playing pretend as an actor, there are artists at the end of the day who are making something where there was once nothing. And that is an incredible thing. So sit through the credits, read all the names.
Yes,
because
because
so many people
everyone-
worked
So
on
many
it.
people behind the
Everyone
scenes.
counted hugely.
And it's shocking. It's shocking, truly. It's amazing.
Yes.
I guess what surprised me the most was just, how this production comes together and how they, we get invited as it's almost gonna happen. And, coming onto the set like that and knowing that they have, obviously they've had in their mind's eye what they want, but the value of the costumes and the artistry behind it, creates, even when we were working, there was blue screens behind us, and we did have some sets, of course, that they built, but knowing that you're part of something, you have to really 100% trust everyone that's involved, and give yourself over. And I think as actors, you come with some instinct, but in this case, you really have to give the freedom of what you normally would want to do to somebody else. And
absolutely.
that's a trust that, you have to just enjoy fully,
Yes, and understand. For me, two things. The first was the costume fitting. The costume fitting was so mind-blowing, and it was endless. But also, I've never been in a costume fitting like that where the costume is literally built to your shape. The first thing that happens is you're scanned, and then the costume is built to fit you. And that was sort of an extraordinary experience. And then I think what Lucy says, which is that you walk on set and you realize the enormous scale of it.
Right.
Over here there's a huge bank of monitors that are to do with the digital sort of side of things, special effects side of things. There's lights. It's the incredible, massive, great set, and the fact that our director and our cinematographer are pulling all of those elements together and understanding the whole. It was really, it was massive, and it was very, very impressive, the whole thing.
Yeah, you realize that in some ways you're like a cog in the wheel.
Yeah.
The microcosm, you sort of zoom out and you're like, wow, this is, you're just almost like an ant in the world.
Yeah.
And you're there to be a part of it, but it is a part of something really grand.